Well, hey everybody, today's project is to build this taper jig for using the table saw to cut tapered legs. So this is a table I'm going to build here. It's prototypes from my mother-in-law, and I actually fixed it, and now I'm going to copy it. And it's a really cool folding table. That'll be another video, but today's video is the taper jig for your table saw. Pretty simple. Scrap wood, a hinge, a couple screws, and this hanger bolt. So the hanger bolt was actually the only part that I had to go out and buy. Everything else, through years of pack rattery, I had available just laying around waiting to be used. So pretty easy, simple project. Let's get started. Okay, so what we have are the two pieces of pine that we'll use. And we need to join them with a hinge, and I just have a regular old hinge, and zip the screws in there. See if I can do this all one-handed. Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot. I have the clutch set very low. Because I don't want to mess these up. You're drilling into end grain, so the screws don't need much help. And if your clutch is too high, you'll end up just spinning your screws in there, and they won't do any good. So we'll finish this job up and go on to the next part. Okay, what we have is the spacer part, and so we have a couple holes drilled, and we'll just draw a straight line from the edge of one to the edge of the other. And what that gives me is a place to drill holes. Okay, so we have our slot cleaned out, and you'll see the hanger bolt is going to ride in that. Countersunk and drilled. The two bolts that'll stay put. The two bolts that'll stay put in the solid leg and the fence leg, they'll just get attached. Couple drywall screws we had laying around, not pre-drilled into the pine. Easy does it because I didn't reset the clutch. Now I did. Still go easy does it. No glue, doesn't have to be anything special there. So this, the hanger bolt, what we'll do is we'll try to pick a spot that swings through the arc. That looks like kind of the sweet spot. We'll mark it, and then we will pre-drill this one because it's got to go as deep as those threads are, about 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 inches. To run the hanger bolt in, we'll get a couple other regular nuts and send it home. Last step is to take the stop block. This is where your workpiece will rest up against, and we drilled and countersunk the thin piece, the stop itself, and no glue. Why wouldn't drill die? Back in business. So yeah, we didn't drill the back side. We only drilled and countersunk the front because it's a thin piece and I didn't want to split it. So there it is, folks. Ideally I'd have a wing nut here, but I didn't have any wing nut in the bucket of bolts. So there you have a taper jig for your table saw. Pretty easy. Built it in an hour, learning as I went. But what that'll let me do is cut legs, tapers on legs. I've got a table project coming up I want to make, and this is a safe way to use your table saw to cut tapers instead of square cuts. So hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that you find it useful. Thanks for watching.